If you struggle with hip pain or lack of mobility in your hips, you're going to want to try this next exercise. It's called the supine hamstring and abdominal activation exercise. You simply need a ball or a foam roller and you need a wall. So relatively simple to do, but we're going to focus on a couple of key areas. So the first thing this exercise does, it's going to teach you to drop your ribs down. So rather than fly your ribs up, we're going to achieve what's called the stack. And the stack is just simply the rib cage is kind of angled more down and the bottom of the pelvis is angled up. So when the pelvis comes up and the ribs come down, you have natural abdominal activation. The brain likes that, you're more stable. But what it also does is rather than crank on the hip itself and try to force it to move, that doesn't always work for people. So what we're going to do is we're going to teach you by activating your hamstrings and your abs to reposition the pelvic bone. So this femur, rather than moving this, we're going to reposition your pelvis relative to the leg, to the femur, and that is going to give you more space. And more space in the hip means you can access more things. You can access more movement. So let's get into it. So here's what you need. You need a ball or a foam roller, and you need a wall or a bench. You go to 90 degrees at the knee and hip. You reach your arms up in the air. You're going to drag your heels down to activate your hamstrings, and you're going to squeeze the foam roller or the ball. That both the hamstring activation and the inner thigh activation reposition your pelvis, creating more space in the hip. Next thing, most important thing, inhale through the nose. As you reach your arms forward, up in the air, exhale all the air out. Your exhale should be 5 to 6 seconds. You're going to notice that the ribs drop, the abdominals activate as you exhale. Very important. Focus more on the exhalation. That is going to get that stacked position. You're going to reposition your hips in a better place.